So guys, a couple of days ago, I've been watching these scams, on these popular scam betas like Jim Browning, Trilogy Media, Scam Beta, Kid Boker, all those channels which kind of publish like scam content. It's very interesting and also at the same time very disheartening. You see all the people getting ripped off, grannies for that matter. Uh, some losing 200 thousands of dollars, just like that, by some scammer in Nigeria or India or Pakistan. Most countries which are very common with scammers. And this whole thing had me wondering, like, what are old folks there like doing on computers now? Don't they have like people or at least some sort of organizations that can teach them about the dangers of internet? An old granny on the laptop doing some stuff, especially when they don't understand what is happening. It's terrible, really. Especially if you see like an old person losing like their entire savings. That's somebody else's money, like they've worked like their entire life. Yeah, kind of feel bad for them. And again, this whole thing doesn't like hurt like the old folks alone. It also like affect the entire country. Actually, many Nigerians actually are crying about these scammers like ruining their business, their freelance business. Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible, terrible thing that is caused by some few uh, stupid people, really. Because just imagine if you are a client and you are contacted by freelancers from Nigeria and they see all those kind of things. How do they feel about you? Even though you are legit. Personally, I've worked with Nigerians before and actually some good people, serious people. Done a few projects for certain clients in Nigeria, and I've also received like some scams from some people in Nigeria. So it's kind of a two-side thing. But yeah, and again, back on the issue, like allowing old people to be online, especially like when you know like how dangerous it is now. I simply don't get it. You see old folks online or kids. Like kids might be smart, but old folks are usually gullible. Kind of. I'm sorry if that's a bad word or something like that. But yeah, they can fall easy prey for these scammers. I myself like have almost fallen for certain scams. Right? There's this scammer who once tried to scam me using my friend's ID. For a minute, I was actually convinced this guy must be a friend of mine. It's just when I saw the process, and they diverted me to some guy and stuff. I said, "Oh, fine, this is rubbish." Just decided to call my friend, asked him if like he sent me this message. I said, "No, man, never sent you something like that." He wasn't actually like a friend of mine, as like kind of friend, but he was more like a schoolmate, and it helped a lot because we didn't communicate that much. I do have his numbers, of course, but we don't just talk like that. We do from time to time, hello, how's it, stuff. Then after that, yeah. So that was the issue. Someone who's like, granny or old and stuff, who doesn't have much of like a good memory, yeah, they might like fall prey to those kind of scammers. There are actually some scams which are convincing, like, say if this one was to be attempted on a elderly person, they will comply, fully comply. All people, guys, should be at least taught more about the internet. At least have programs there that can advise all folks. For example, I have my granny. My granny doesn't do internet stuff, of course. She's the old. She doesn't do that. They have like a young kid who actually helps them to do all those kind of things. My mother and my father don't. They do know how to get around the internet, but they don't do online transactions and other stuff. I help them to do that because this internet is something else, just a jungle out there. There are snakes and scorpions, all kind of nonsense. You find them on the internet. It's easy to get scammed and stuff. So yeah, I've had my Facebook hacked a couple of times, lost a few pages. So yeah, I've had my fair share of these hackers and scammers. They're everywhere. And again, I saw like a certain video, I think it was on Jim Browning, and like the scammers got a lot of money. It was like $12,000, and they spent it on drugs, like somebody's hard-earned money just to spend on drugs. So this is just bad, really. Another thing which amazes me is that a lot of people have like these terrible accents, right? That you can quickly distinguish that this person is not like a native English speaker. You see someone speaking Indian, someone speaking Nigeria, kind of like with a Nigerian accent. You can easily distinguish those. You know, this guy is, you can see, the scammer. And each and every time when you hear someone with that kind of accent, you should at least put some sort of an alert on something's wrong here. Something's not right. But for some reason, they actually comply. Come on. Like, it's just easy to fool those people. It's actually a sad situation, really. And something that people should really do something about it. Because it does like affect, especially most of us who are freelancers, no? Because people say, oh, we're not going to get any guide from Africa and stuff, or you. It actually gives people a bad name. And the consequences of that, like you lose good, gigs. It's not a nice thing. It's not. So, and these people are actually not going to stop anytime soon. It's a good thing that we have like certain groups which are actually fighting those scams. But as I say, like there should be certain measures and securities that should be just put in place, especially when it comes to transactions, because a lot of people are losing money. As the sad reality is that most of those are just old people, people who can't process like the modern day of doing things and stuff, like the technology and stuff, like how things are supposed to be done online, and they can't simply like distinguish between something that is real and something that is a complete scam. Just a few days ago, I actually received another scam again. They're everywhere. People do a lot of things that are disgusting to really make money. So guys, if you're living in kind of European countries and stuff, help those people, help the elderly, so that they can keep their monies safe from these internet poachers. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and until then, see you on the next one.